everybody. It is your boy, Fat Jolly Guy, and we're back with episode number 9 of Edge of the Map Original Homebrew Campaign. As you can see, we got a new layout, a little more high definition because the internet's better, and I noticed that, you know, hey, some of the artwork kind of looked a little poo-poo-poo-poo-poo-poo-chew. We also have some of the implementations that we've been using. So if we got a little logo for Foundry and D&D Beyond, you know, a little shout out to them. So we're not sponsored by them, but we do appreciate their tools that we use. So without further ado, we got a lot in this session to get through. We're joined by the usual band of characters. I got Slomo 21. I got AP.
Yo.
I got Ashley.
Hello.
I got Tim.
Heyo.
And then on mobile right now, I got Joe Cool.
Hey.
And we're going to jump right into it. So where we left off on Wednesday, you all had watched as the portal opened and Whisker Wrench reappeared. And through a course of some dialogue, he explained that it all did not go according to plan. That through some events, he attempted to do a soul transfer with Nellis' soul. And that the Warforged that woke up in the Foundry was not Nellis. After some time in the Foundry, the Warforged had wandered away, and that Whisker had nothing to show for it. A soulless Tabaxi death mask now sits on Whisker's head, and the Warforged that now holds Nellis' soul wandered away. Damien and Vesper took this information pretty hard, and wandered away to kind of deal with their own thoughts. However, as Moon tried to comfort Whisker, who was obviously in distress by trying to explain this information to the best of his ability, the portal pulsed, and the Warforged, known as Bishop, exited the portal. Trying to explain what had happened to the best of his ability, he asked that everybody reconvene. In doing so, both Damien and Vesper did come back to the barn. Bishop then summoned a spirit guardian who revealed itself to be Nellis in spiritual form. The party was confused, to say the least. They weren't sure if it was just a spirit message or if it was what it was. Nellis tried his best to explain the situation, that he was kind of Bishop's guardian spirit, but that he was really here. Damien had heard enough, and knowing that Nellis' soul was inside the Warforged, he took a swing at it, and dealt a fairly good blow to the Warforged, making a quick enemy of the frame. Damien retreated out of the barn to deal with his emotions. Bishop on edge. The whole party kind of divided. However, this issue would have to be laid aside as the portal yet again pulsed with energy, and out walked Commander Higlin, with 2 other Warforged on either side of him. Bishop, who is a member of the Army of Seer, was asked if he had investigated this portal and these people on this side, and Bishop kind of played along with it and said yes, he was in the middle of his investigation, yada yada yada. But the commander didn't buy into it. He said he would take over the investigation and proceeded to do things his way. Whisker didn't take too kindly to this and decided that he was going to heat things up. And by heat things up, I mean he literally heated the armor that Commander Higlin was in, while Vesper drop-kicked Commander Higlin back through the portal. A battle ensued with the 2 Warforged frames that remained, while Moon quickly moved to turn the portal off. One of the Warforged frames moved in the way, giving just enough time for Commander Higlin to summon a Warforged Titan to enter the barn. Now that's where we pick up combat. Commander Heeglin in the heat of battle with Damien and Moon. As one Warforged frame is down, another one is on death's doorstep. Bishop is critically wounded, and this Warforged Titan is on a rampage. And we'll take the top of the order with Valmora. And since Joe Cool is on mobile, I'm going to go ahead. Joe, with your permission, I think I'm just going to go ahead and do the wombo combo of the Thorn Whip and then a sword attack on this Warforged in front of you.
That's fine.
All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to hit him with the Thorn Whip as your bonus action. So 16 will miss on the Thorn Whip. So we'll roll for your sword attack. An 11 will miss there, so that's no bueno. Warforged turn. Coming at you, Valmora. $19 will hit. You have an armor class of 14. So here's damage on that. Low damage, that's good. Second attack. 14 tie goes to the defender, so you miss on that one. Moon, you are up.
Game's paused, by the way, Joe.
Oh, my apologies. There you go.
Gonna go after the commander. Oh yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
haven't
get
done
your
that today either.
get your 20s in there if you haven't. Joe, you want me to roll you one?
Yeah.
No bueno. You
Yeah,
got a
I
15.
really like those dice whiskey. Those are nice.
Thank you, sir.
Jolly, don't forget Bishop. / Nellis.
Don't forget the Warframe.
Okie dokie. Do we?
And just to remind everybody playing, the AC was discovered. It is 22, and so that'll hit.
Hell,
For 29 damage.
And do one knuckle.
23 will hit. For another 29 damage.
Second attack.
15 is short.
Other fist.
Is that because she's a halfling?
19 is short as well.
hey.
Let me get the inspo sheet pulled up here. I did reset everybody back to at least 1 and everything, so
What do I have?
here is copy that. I'm going to drop it back in Discord in the table chat for you all. So there's that, just so you all have that again. Ashley, you have 4 luckies and basically a 1 across the board now.
Okay. That's what I have.
So you made contact with 2 punches out of 4, right? Is that
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
And that'll be your turn.
I'm gonna use unarmed.
Oh yeah, unarmed.
Action as bonus. Trying to kick his feet from under him. Still not good enough. That's okay. That's my turn.
All right. Commander's turn. Damien, this is all coming at you. 3 attacks.
All right.
Number 1, It's going to be short. 2 is going to be short. It's all going to be short. Cling, cling, clong as it bounces off that thick paladin armor. Vesper,
Yes, sir.
your turn.
Oh, yeah. I am going to try and clear the area here for my new friend and Val. So we come in with the old Blade of Nocturnal Knights.
Who are you swinging on? The Warforged or the Titan? Okay.
The Warforged. Yeah,
25 will hit.
I probably get advantage on that too.
Yeah, but it still hits, so 37.
Yeah. Could I roll for the crit just to see? Ah, never mind. Is he dead?
It's dead, yeah.
Okay. Cool. F that guy. Am I within range of the Warforged as well?
You are in range. It is basically towering over everything right here.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the offhand to continue on him. Is he considered surrounded with Whiskey Bishop and I here?
Yes. I would also say this is a surrounded well, no, because he's a ginormous, so it would take more than
so
3
it's
of us, so it'd be normal.
Okay. All right. So then a regular.
You still got mammoth
23?
too.
Yeah, but he's not engaged with the Titan, so 23 will miss. You're just
I'm gonna
off by
throw
a few.
I'm gonna throw one of my 4s on there.
Okay. Leaves you with 2.
No. My 1 second. The screen is not.
That'll do it. 25 will hit. 25 is the AC.
Cool. And nice damage. 13. Okay. Extra attack. I'm gonna go Sting of Darkness to Commander Douche.
Still with the name calling. I like it.
Oh, yes. I'm gonna pop off.
At your level, do you just get 1 sting or is that multiples?
Let's see. This 2 beams at 5th level.
You
Each
are at
creature
3 at 11th level. Well, you're not an 11th level.
I'm not an 11th level.
Are
fighter.
you a
I'm a-
5th
I'm a-
level warlock?
I'm a 4th level warlock.
Okay, so it's
But
just
I also
1.
get Eldritch Blast from being an Eldritch Knight, don't I?
Yes?
So that would be
Question mark?
would it combine then? Because I also have it through.
Piss on it. I combined it.
Okay.
Blast him twice.
So then, cool.
So 20 will not hit. He has a 22.
I'll throw another 4 down.
Okay. Leaving you with 1.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is, 24. Oh, plus we get a 4 on. Oh no, that's the damage.
That's a damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Bishop still has his battle mantle up. So all
Yep.
damage that done does get 1d4. So you get to do a d4 of damage to the Titan still. And Moon gets 2d4s of damage to Higlin.
So there's 1 for the Titan. So 3.
Okay. So Moon, do you want to go ahead and throw 2d4s out for your extra damage to Higlin?
Boom.
Okay. So there's your extra damage to him. All right.
It's each blast is a different roll, or they all go under the same roll.
I think it's the same if it's going to the same target, right?
So all of the blasts are gonna go to Higlin.
So it's 2 blasts. So the attack hits. So it's 2 damages, 1 attack.
Okay. Wouldn't it be 3 at 11th level because I am a warlock fighter combined to 11? Or are we just playing it as though 2?
Well, you are
Check my
you are
features real quick.
you know the spell creates more than one beam when you reach higher levels. 2 beams at level 5, 3 at 11, and 7 and 4 beams at 17. So you get Eldritch Blast with your Eldritch Knight,
Yeah.
and you get Eldritch Blast with your Warlock.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, both of those levels would give you Eldritch Blast anyway. So then, yes, I would combine both of those levels.
Which
So
is
you are
11.
11 level. So you would get 3 beams.
Cool. So
I
3
mean,
damage
that
rolls.
makes sense to me. If both classes separate get Eldritch Blast and then combined them, I mean, yeah, okay. I mean, that may not be classically correct, but yeah,
You're
I'm
the
gonna
DM, so whatever you allow.
hit him
so.
3 times with it. Fuck it.
Fuck yeah. There's 1. God damn it. 2 and 3.
I mean, that makes sense to me, doesn't it? Does that make sense to anybody else? If both of his classes get Eldritch Blast and the combined
makes
level of the 2 of them are level 11, he should get 3 of it.
It makes sense.
Okay.
Agreed.
Okay. Then Val, Whiskey, Damien, Vesper get D4s, which I seen in chat.
Hey, thank you.
So
That would be 24 Eldritch Blast damage.
so 2. I
Or
already
Sting of Darkness. And do I get 3 D4 rolls or just 1?
3 of them.
1, 2. Oh my god, an email just popped up as I clicked. Stupid
3.
notifications.
Ashley gets 1 for giving everybody 1.
Thank you.
Well, you didn't actually give Bishop 1, but that's okay.
That's because Bishop and Nellis should have the same, and Nellis has like how many? 8.
He's got 3.
10. Good rolls.
Good rolls.
So an
Okay.
extra 10. So what is that? 34 Eldritch Blast total?
Yes.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to use my War Magic, which allows me to use a regular attack. To make sure I'm doing that right. When I use a cantrip as an action, I can use a weapon attack as a bonus action. So Blade of Nocturnal Knight on the Warforged
Okay.
as my bonus.
14
For
misses.
a miss. I'm going to... Yeah, end my turn.
Okay. Bishop's turn. Bishop is critically wounded. He's got 2 HP and a dream. So Bishop's going to reach into his satchel and he's going to drop one of these, creating a bit of a smoke screen for himself. He's going to slide. That's a bonus action. So he's going to slide. I should be able to.
Would that disengage Val and myself because of the 20-foot radius?
What do you mean?
Because it's a 20-foot smoke screen. So, like, are we covered? Is that a lingering effect type grenade, or is that just like a poof?
I'm
Then it's
imagining. Well, it says. So this one in particular says I can do it up to 60 feet away, and it creates a 20-foot radius. So right now there's a 20-foot circle from where I was, which 20 feet is pretty fucking big. So that's 20 feet. So basically right now this whole area is smoked.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, shit. I got a better idea. Oh, but if it fails, fuck. And my death ward is
YOLO.
gone.
Let me touch you.
And it's his fucking turn next turn. Okay, fuck it. YOLO indeed. I am not going to
Stay within
disengage.
30 feet of me.
Stay within 30 feet of you, you say?
Yeah, because if you stay within 30 feet of me on my next turn, if you do happen to get knocked out, I can fucking get you back to 1 HP.
And I could do the same within if I could touch you.
So there you go. Just me and Slow are
Okay.
the ones that you...
So let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20 on the edge of the smoke screen. Bishop is going to climb the edge of the Warforge in the
yeah.
smoke screen. Bishop has. Where is it? I have to find the spell. Hello? Where's command? Okay, apparently I don't have command prepared. Never mind, that does not work. All right, so original plan. I'm moving here. And I'm going to go back to my spell list and I'm going to cast this on myself.
Nice.
Okay. So, smoke grenade was my bonus action. Heal was my normal action. I think that's going to be my turn. So, Warforged turn. Okay. So, he needs to roll. Boo. Perfect. He rolled low. So in the smoke, he is disoriented. Damien, you're up.
All right. So since I am engaged with Higlin, can I still tell that he's in front of me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So I would like to try and put my shield around him and try and pull him close to stab him.
17 is short.
Fuck it, we ball. I'm at an 8.
Okay.
Oh,
So that's 23. 23 will hit.
beautiful. Stab him in the gut.
And because you said that he is now grappled as well.
Okay.
So you have him pinched between you and your shield. So, however, because your shield is now on his backside, you're going to lose the AC that your shield provides you.
Yep. Here comes the next attack.
So as long as you have him grappled, your AC is a 24. Which I mean is not
29.
terrible, but
29 to hit.
29 does hit. Put that back on because I thought that. Well, oh, there it is. A 29 is damage too. Okay, never mind. I'll put it back on him.
Let me just make sure I don't want to do anything else. And,
I have a question for you, Jolly.
Yeah.
So his sword creates radiant daylight within how far? Like, am I affected because I'm?
It's not very far.
It's only
Okay.
like, what, 5 feet, right? 5-10 feet.
Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, it's like a light glow around the sword.
Okay, so not enough to really affect me. That's all I care about. Because I know that like we had there's
Yeah.
a thing between my darkness and his light.
Yeah. While wielding the sword, the blade casts radiant daylight in all directions, weakening darkness the light touches. So,
Okay.
you know, basically, if it hits darkness, i.e., creatures of darkness, it's going to weaken it.
Perfect.
And if we were actually truly in a quote unquote dark place, that effect would be even greater because it would be casting radiant light, you know?
Yeah. Okay, just making sure. I'm just double checking to make sure I'm not. You know, I want to make sure if I'm supposed to be weak that it happens.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Was that your turn, Damien?
Yes.
Whisker, you are up.
Oh, since he's in the smoke, do I get advantage or would I be at disadvantage because I'm in the smoke? Like, what's going on here?
You know where he is. He doesn't know where we are.
So that would be advantage, yeah?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Nice.
See what this baby can do.
Okay, so then we do damage and then I roll the spell, or
Yeah, do damage, but make sure you click critical.
critical hit on the damage.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Plus we still get the D4, correct?
Plus the D4.
Plus the D4.
So there's another 2. Do you want to put your brute crit on that?
Do I have a brute crit?
Yeah, you do.
So that'd be 89 twice.
Yes.
Fuck it, go ahead, yeah.
Okay. So here we go. So this one, so we're going to do, there's the double damage, 174 on that. There's the double damage on the 2, so there's that. So there's 4 there. So roll your damage on your chain lightning. He does not
have
need
to-
a dex because this is a crit.
And then crit hit that as well?
Yep. And then there is an extra 240 damage right there. Bada bing!
Hell
God
yeah.
damn.
Whiskey don't fuck around with his guns.
And that will end my turn.
And you were worried about feeling weak.
I mean, I was for a little bit.
All right, Valmora's Oliphant. Gonna stomp Higlin, maybe. Nope. Top of the order, Valmora's up. She's gonna take some movement and let's see here. She's got spells. Come on. She's got to have something here. Yeah, fuck it. Here's what we're gonna do. Valmora gonna drop that mold earth underneath the Warforged Titan, causing the.
Wait a minute. That doesn't break concentration, does it?
What are you concentrating on?
The mammoth, because if it breaks concentration on that Conjure Fae, the mammoth's going to turn against us.
It doesn't say it breaks concentration. It says it's instantaneous.
Okay, cool. Yeah, as long as it's not a concentration spell.
Yeah. So with the mold earth, what that's gonna do is it's going to put our Warforged Titan at disadvantage. So he is going to be quote unquote prone. But he's only prone because half of his fucking body is now in the earth. And Valmora, you get to use a cantrip as a bonus action, don't you? Right?
Only the Thorn Whip.
Only the Thorn Whip? Okay, so that was your action. So that means I can't smack him. Poopy.
Wait, I thought the Thorn Whip cantrip was the if you cast it as a bonus action.
Right, Thorn Whip is, but I mean, I guess I could cast Thorn Whip on it. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? 20 misses, though. All right. That guy's dead. Moon, you're up.
I'm gonna be going after the commander.
He is grappled, so whatever you do, you're at advantage.
I'm gonna use my bonus action.
$20 is too short.
I'm gonna use a 4.
Okay. For 3 bludgeoning.
Dang, I was close. I was hoping not to use like a full action. Just
Yeah,
That's
no. He's still got a lot of health, really. 15's a miss. There we go.
Ooh,
Fuck yeah!
are you ready for this?
You get a crit, and you get a crit.
There you go.
Yeah.
Moon, and with that is DTD on Commander Higlin.
Yo.
That fist emanating with that necrotic damage. One fist into his face and the other straight after it. Bones cracking underneath her fist. Dead. And then I can move. So that was one action.
That was
And I
half
can-
of an action, wasn't it? Oh no, that was one action because the first one missed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going after him now. Since he's like half in the earth, do I have advantage over him as well?
Yes, he is quote unquote prone because of the mold earth. 22 will miss.
It's okay, we'll try again. That'll definitely miss.
Remember, you have advantage, so you.
Oh, yeah, I didn't do advantage on that one.
That will hit.
There we go. There's one.
The DC on this is 24.
That's Moon's turn.
Okay. Vesper, you're up.
Question.
Yes.
This thing takes orders from Higlin, correct?
It is a warforged, so it has sentience. It is dumb, but it is sentient.
But it knows that it has a leader, correct?
Yes.
Does it? Hang on, let me just.
Does anything happen now that his leader is dead?
Oh, hang on. Well, boom! I want to turn into Higlin. I'm in the smoke, so it doesn't know.
Fair enough. Okay.
You know, because I'm in the smoke, he doesn't know if that Higlin's dead.
Okay.
So I would like to, poof! Now I'm Higlin.
Okay.
And I'm gonna yell, "Stand down, power down." Very sternly.
Make yourself, including clothing, armor, and other belongings. Person look like the spell until you steam to the shorter. So you must adopt a form basic, and then you change physical inspection. Doesn't say anything about your voice.
I'll act. I'll do what do I need to do? Performance?
Deception?
Roll me a
Deception works?
deception.
Let me just check my other spells real quick.
Let me give you an insight from him. You have a low bar.
Okay.
Come on now, come on.
Please give me 1 second while I look at my other spells. And then as my second action, I cast Minor Illusion, which changes my voice.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. So now you look and sound like Higlin.
Yes.
All right. So what is it?
Deception roll.
I would say
shut down and power down.
at this point, the deception is guaranteed. You look and sound like Higlin.
I sternly say, shut down, power down. Hold your fire.
Order understood. As the Warforged Titan, both of its arms drop to the floor, and you just see the red eyes just as this Hulk just in place. With no other enemy combatants on the field at this time, that is the end of combat.
Oh.
Whiskey, quick! Can you dismantle its arms?
Not even. I'm going to come back over to Whiskey. I'm going to come back to myself and be like, it's yours. Have fun with it.
Father, let's move in here. We need to make sure that it is not going to be any more trouble.
Loot the commander! What do I roll? Investigation?
Slow, if you want to change our music around.
Yes, I can. Sorry. I just was very... Woo.
Beautiful. That was great.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll go with this.
Valmora,
shit. Let's go.
I don't know if Joe's here yet, but Valmora is going to go ahead and dismiss
here.
the mammoth.
Yeah, thank you. Nah, I'm here.
Okay, cool. Welcome, Val.
Hey.
Between Whisker and Bishop, They're able to disable the Warforged Titan to make sure that it does not come back into play. Pulling out its main power core.
I'm gonna kind of just lean up against the desk, like, whew.
Good thinking.
Well then.
cousin.
Thank you.
Moon, you went to loot the commander. You said it first.
Yes. Wow.
I give Moon a lucky so she can reroll. I'm gonna go
She's
put it in chat
got 4 of those fuckers.
now. Well, now it doesn't cost her nothing.
All right. Slow, that was your only lucky.
Well, yeah, I just sent it to her in chat.
Oh, okay.
you know,
And it's a fucking 3.
I'm so sorry. My intelligence is not great.
I'm right next to you. I'm gonna go right after you, sir.
Yeah, Damien helps. Give a helping roll, Damien.
Jeez.
Between the two of you, as you begin to pilfer the commander's body, you pull his swords, which are... They're swords... They're fantastical, just otherworldly. Neither one of you have seen blades like these before. They're shaped, their thickness, their weight. It's something from another world, another place. They are incredible. There's 2 of them. 2 long swords and a short sword. His armor, not much to write home about. Looks pretty standard, plate with chainmail. He has a few leather pouches on him with some sort of currency, gold on it. He has a book. Looks like some sort of journal. Looks like troop deployments and stuff like that that he was keeping cataloged.
Moon, can you use these swords? I know you're a monk. I really haven't heard of a monk who uses swords before, but
Is the short sword a melee weapon?
Yes, it's a martial weapon.
I can use the short sword.
yeah, take it.
Moon will take it.
Moon, that is an Ebenron short sword. And I will make sure to add that to your character sheet.
Well, thank you.
Vesper, come.
What's up, cousin?
Here, as I'm gonna hand you one of them, kind of like holding the blade as I kind of hand you the tilt or the hilt.
Hang on. Let's do this properly. And I gently grab it as to not cut my king. I swing it around, toss it between hand and hand. Fine blade, but I know not what it's made of or really what it is.
Well, maybe that one can, as I'll point the whiskey. Well, maybe his crazy sidekick.
Maybe.
Where did that old man go?
Can I investigate the blade, Johnny? Or would it not wield any more information than we already know?
I mean, they're a pretty common sword in Eberron. They're not anything to write home around. In
Okay,
this
just a regular
plane,
old-
it's something different. It would be a very uncommon sword here.
I'll hold on to it and put it in my well, on my hip maybe. We'll do 3-sword style.
Val, do you think you might be able to use this other one? I don't really know if whiskey can.
What is it?
It's a longsword, correct?
Yes.
It's a long sword.
I believe that I should be able to. Yeah, I'll hold it in my
If
bag
you're
of
not sure
holding.
if you're not sure if you can use it, I mean, I'm more than happy to carry it for the time being.
Well, I am proficient with long swords, short bows, and long bows.
Moon wants to go outside to tell Ziggy and
Yeah, I just DM'd you.
Sesha
Okay.
that they are safe. I don't know why I can't get her name down.
Cirsa.
Val, think I'm going to hold it for now. Something's telling me I need to retain it.
Okay.
If the time ever comes where you need to use it, believe me, you'll be the first one.
Is it safe to come out now?
Yes, it is. Don't worry, your shop isn't too destroyed.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Ziggy made sure we were safe in the crates while you took care of the machines.
You didn't get too close to that damn coil, did you?
No.
Good. Whiskey, do you think you and your old man might be able to use this thing for good? And these pieces of armor?
Warforged and any components are always nice to have around, that's for sure. The big guy there, he's a hell of a find. Especially since you didn't blast him into a billion bits.
Well,
Ziggy will 100% already be, like, kind of poking and prodding at the machine.
good.
Vesper, as you look at the Warforged, you realize very quickly that the armor, his shield, and his sword are all welded to the frame. There's nothing to pilfer off of these forged.
Just kind of kick it and keep walking.
Damien's kind of just gonna pop a spot. Just kind of relax.
I'm gonna sit at this desk, and I guess I'll just do an investigation while I'm sitting here anyway, on the desk that I'm sitting at.
Vesper, as you investigate the desk, you're just kind of taking a once over with it. You see some schematics and some other machine documentation, some things that an artificer would use. Nothing of crazy value or anything. Looks like a bunch of journal notes for this portal machine that Ziggy had been building.
Just gonna put my feet up and just sit back.
Father, why is my voice all weird? There we go. Yes. Turn all that off. There we go.
Father, this doesn't look like the first battle against the mechs you have been fought here at this farm.
No. I'm gonna kind of point over here to Grogor. I mean, we had to fight all of these guys before we could go through the portal.
Why?
I'm not entirely sure why Grillgore and the Harvest Bots turned on us. I know they said it was nightfall, they lined up, and then they started attacking.
They look to be utility frames, not war machines. This one
They're
here,
supposed to be.
Bishop will reach down and he begins to rub his palms. As he places both hands, you see sparks kind of fly into Grillgore. And this type of magic you see, Whisker, is it arcs across the metal frame of Grillgore, and all of a sudden you see it begin to whir and change as Grillgore sits up.
What has happened?
Not entirely sure. I'd like to know why you attacked us, though. And why you stole my gun.
I do not remember either of these events, young master.
I sure as hell do.
If you might allow me, I can peer into your database, see if there's any kind of block or corruption. Please do.
Bishop will kind of take what looks to be some sort of crystal and he places it on Grillgore and he places two fingers on it as green magics pass between Bishop and Grillgore. You see Grillgore's eyes flicker and they just blink. And then Bishop's eyes begin to blink as well.
Father, there is a partition here in his memory banks. Seems that there was a virus uploaded to it. Some sort of sequence. I can remove it. Purge it from the system. However, there is no creation data to it. I do not know who or why it was placed here.
No creation data, but we have an order.
Yes. Destroy, 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 destroy. Repeating. That gives a time frame. Only during the hours of night. It's linked directly to a photosensors as well, and the optical receptors of this frame. So it would seem that when night falls, this frame would have no idea. It would just, the partition would kick in and destroy what all it would know.
Can you remove it?